Hey, oh, it feels so awkward. So I haven't done this in a while. I'm back. I know it is, I say this literally every single time, but it has been a long time. I think I'm back properly for once. I know I always say that. I've finished uni for good. I'll graduate very soon, in a couple months, but I've handed in all my work. I've set up my exhibition, my final exhibition. I'm pretty much done. So I'm just sat here with loads of free time now, which means some videos perhaps. But yeah, I thought since I have just finished art school, I was looking through my old videos and I saw one that I completely forgot about. It was accepted portfolio for art school. And I was looking at the art I made, and to see like the difference in my art from when I was like 17 is really funny. I always complained that art school wasn't good, which wasn't really. The place I went is not ideal, but I have grown a lot as an artist, and I don't know if that came because of art school or with age and practice. My practical skills have improved. And this art is mainly from last year and this year, but mainly this year. I didn't do a lot of art last year because it was COVID and I had to work from home and stuff for uni, which is kind of annoying when you're a painter. Yeah, and I've got loads of drawings and stuff. I did work hard this year, I think. I did everything they wanted me to in assessment, so if I get another D, I just want to graduate, you know. Anyway, let's just roll up our sleeves and get on with it. Like this one behind me is from like second year. I'm just going to leave a lot of this out. You might have already seen it. Actually, that one's from last year. But yeah, I'm going to leave some of them out that you've probably maybe already seen. If I showed you all the art I've ever made, we'd be here for a very long time. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. I just took it down from my bedroom. It currently hangs next to my bed. I really do like this painting. This is a portrait. I think I got the reference off Pinterest and I cannot tell you who it was because I changed a lot about art, obviously, you know. Just a standard portrait. I just realised I'm going to struggle explaining these paintings. I'm like, oh, it's a painting. On to the next one. Yeah, there's some damage to it. I don't know how this happened. Like, yeah, I really do like this portrait. I think it's quite simple in the way that I've painted it. There's not a lot of definition and stuff, but I've mainly focused on her face, which I think creates a really striking painting. I really love it. That was from last year. Now this little one, I really do love as well, but the only thing about this painting is it looks like I've gave my friend Gabby 3 boobs. But it was the fabric of her top, by the way. I didn't give her 3 boobs. But yeah, I think this is very cute. I really like painting tattoos. I think that's one of my favourite things to paint. And I think the face is very cute. It's a little wonky, but one thing they do say in art school a lot is like leave your normative values. That's a word I keep hearing behind. So like normative values would be making something look exactly like the reference photo you're copying. Realism, it has to be very traditional and perfect, but you know, it's kind of like leave proportions behind, leave the idea that the painting has to look exactly like the person, you know. Kind of loosen up a bit, basically. So you can see that in a lot of my paintings from when I was 17 to now. They're a bit more creative, I'd say. So a lot of this is like art. I don't know if I'd create if I wasn't in art school, but I'm also trying to get a good grade. Okay, next one was from this year. I think I called this one Snowy. I think I just used my own imagination for this reference, but yeah, it's like this little lady in a fur jacket, and she's kind of, it was in winter, or it is in winter, and it's stick to like a yellowy blue colour scheme. I don't know, I think it's really cute. I really like this one as well. I'm going to be selling a lot of these as well because I need to move. I think I'm moving to London. And I have too much stuff, so I'll hopefully, when I upload this video, have a website up with some of these on sale if you're interested. Some of them will be quite cheap. If I don't have a website up, just message me on my art Instagram and I'll give you some. I also think I'm going to do some commissions over the summer as well, because if I'm moving to London, I need money because London's so expensive. This one I don't like very much, but I'm showing it all, the good, the bad and the ugly. It's a very small one. Technique wise, rubbish. Proportions, rubbish. Painting style, rubbish. But it's cute and the colour scheme's cute. Red and blue. Okay, this one again, not the biggest fan of, but my attempt for this one was like, I really had an image in my head that I wanted to materialise and it did not work, but I wanted to do kind of like a spooky painting green background. I wanted this to be very blurry, and I didn't have the patience to wait for it to dry and stuff, but if it was finished, I think it'd be quite cool for the right person, like to put up. Just it's not really my thing anymore, really. But this one seems like it's cursed or something. Yeah, she's a bit spooky looking in this. As you can see, it's verging on realism, which I kept saying to my tutors and stuff. I'm trying to stray away from realism this year, and this just kind of came out without me even meaning it to. But it's almost done in a way that isn't good enough to be realism, and it's sitting in the uncanny valley. Do you know what I mean? Like this looks like a demon. Like look at the eyes, like black eyes. I don't know. If it was fully finished, I feel like commercially this would be good. Like your mum would like it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it freaks me right out. Okay, the next one. I actually really like this painting. I did it this year. I did it a couple months ago, I think. Unintentionally looks exactly like Bella Hadid. Yeah, it wasn't my intention for this, but I think the proportions are obviously off intentionally, and this just came from my own imagination as well. The colour scheme I really enjoy as well. It's like a lot of rosy colours, and then the blue eyes kind of contrast it a lot. I don't know, I think it's really nice. Not finished obviously, but I was like, this isn't doing enough for it to be in my end of year exhibition, and I don't have time to just fart around making a painting that I'm not even going to present. But technically love it. I'd hang this up in my own flat. Okay, so I think this might be a self-portrait, you know, when I had red hair, but I think this one's really cute actually. I think it could have done with a little bit more work. For a lot of the year I've been trying to blend the way I draw with the way I paint, because I've always really loved my drawings, but had a love-hate relationship with my painting. Like most drawings I do, I'm happy with them, but paintings I'm like, I want to burn them. So I was attempting to do a lot of the way I draw into an oil painting type of way, and this is me attempting to do that. Do I love this painting? Not really, but it's cute, and to hang up somewhere it would be nice, you know. I feel like pink. This one from the start of the year as well. It was just a very, very quick painting I did. I think this is acrylic and oil, I believe. Or was it just oil I did this in? Maybe it was just oil, but yeah, I was just messing around with colour schemes again. Like dark blue on bright yellow looks so nice. It says 2001 Eve. I love painting bald people as well. Don't ask me why, I just do. I kind of painted this in like an hour and I just threw it to the side. But like looking back on it, I really do like this painting. I think it's cute. Okay, this one has got a big hair on it. Again, I did this one this year. Not finished. I did it a long time ago, so it probably never will be finished. But it kind of looks finished. It's a guy getting tattooed. I think I just googled like man getting chest tattooed, and then I found like a vague reference image I could use. But yeah, it's like this guy who kind of looks like my tutor, which is weird, but getting his chest tattooed, and it says love, and it kind of looks like he's been scarred, which I thought was quite cool. I love like the content of this painting. I absolutely love. I wish I did it better. I wish I finished it. Wish I had the patience. But yeah, this one and his face as well I really like. It's kind of me trying to do the drawing style in a painterly way again. I feel like I didn't explore that kind of thing enough, but I love this, yeah. Okay, this one I did at the start of the year as well. This took me literally like 10 minutes, and it's pen and acrylic by the looks of things. It was just a white primed board, and I just really quickly did this drawing on it. It's a little straight couple, holding hands. That's about it. That was me trying to do the whole, the way I draw into painting as well, in a very quick way. I was trying to be less, or I was told to be less controlling over my art and kind of let go a little bit, be a bit more free with my painting. But as looking back now that I've finished, I don't want to do that, and I like to take a lot of time and detail into my paintings, and I think that's fine. Art school has traumatised me. Okay, this one I did not too long ago. Not finished, obviously, but it's this girl with huge eyes. I had an idea. Oh, look at my finger. Why does it look like that? I had a different idea in my head from what I wanted from this, and it didn't really come to fruition. But I can't tell you what artist because I still can't think of them. But this looks like somebody's art, like exactly, like a quite famous artist, and I've just pretty much ripped their art off completely, unintentionally. Okay, this girl, she's huge, quite big. Just a portrait. I did this while I was at home for a bit. I really like this. Again, it didn't get a lot of good reception, so I didn't put it up for my degree show, but I really enjoy this. It's not finished either. One thing you should know about me and my painting style is I find it hard to finish paintings. I have a very low attention span, I'm starting to realise, and I find it hard to properly finish work without getting super bored. But yeah, I still really like the way this turned out. This one I love. This is one of my favourite paintings I've done this year. Didn't take me long at all. But I really like orange and blue together. It's one of my favourite colour combos, you know, iron brew type vibes. Like the mark making on it I really like. It's got quite thick brush marks. And she's just having a good time. I was going to present this, but I didn't really go with the other work I was presenting. But yeah, I really love her. I don't know if I'll even sell this one. She's cool though, right? Spiky hair. Okay. This one. Ow! This one was my attempt to do my drawing style in a painterly way again. This is all oil. Also, can I just clarify, most of these paintings that I don't say what medium they're in, they're oil. Oil with either diluted with white spirit and liquid. But yeah. This took me a wee while. I did spend quite a long time on this, and I presented it for one of my exhibitions, but yeah, people didn't like this, I feel. The colours are very, like, one thing I hear, or I heard a lot generally in art school, like, out the tube paint is bad. Like, I don't know why. Like, if you take a colour right out the tube and just put it on the canvas, apparently that's a no-no. Don't know why. Stupid. Pretentious. But this is straight out the tube type vibes, and don't think my tutors really like this, don't think my peers really like this, but I like it. That's why I didn't present it. I don't think it had got a good reaction, but I think this would be such a good centrepiece in the right person's house and stuff. I think for the right person, this painting's good. This one I did literally like last month, but yeah, this is just canvas. This is a self-portrait I did. This isn't finished really. I'm not like the hugest fan of this painting. Just the way I've done, it's too flat for me. I don't know. The tattoos are pretty cool. I tried to do a kind of ignorant style painting for the tattoos and a more traditional type painting for myself. I just wasn't vibing that much with it, so I never really finished it. And these aren't all my real tattoos, but I've got some of my real tattoos in here. But yeah, I think if I did this in the way I liked, I would have loved this painting, but I didn't, so. And another self-portrait I did also like last month or a couple of weeks ago. This one. I took some portraits with this camera to do some painting, and I don't like it very much. I was trying to go back to my kind of spooky painting roots and do this, and I used a fluffy brush to kind of create a dreamy look, blend it all out. It's okay. I mean, it's kind of unfinished as well. The colour scheme's very nice though, I think pink and blue. I'm just going to quickly talk about my exhibition, the work I put up for my exhibition. It's obviously not with me because it's hung up somewhere. Yeah, this was a painting I actually really liked. It was of my flatmate Ruby. I'll just put it up here. It was meant to go with that portrait I just showed you. It was meant to be two paintings that go together, but they didn't really work together. This little ball portrait, it's very blurry, very dreamy. I thought it was cute. When I did this, I didn't think anything of it, and I did not think I'd be presenting it for my final degree show, but here I am. Yeah, and then the next one was a little self-portrait of myself. I just did an oil painting. Quite small, a little bigger than A4, with some pencil over top, and again it's in a good realm of kind of realistic but also kind of creative. And right next to it was on the same day the other portrait picture was taken, but it's me and Gabby again, and I did this in a very, it turned out quite spooky, dreamy. I used the fluffy brush again, and this isn't how I'd usually paint, but I really liked how this turned out, and I think it was hard to recreate something like this. I think this painting's quite special. If you get it, you get it. Some people won't like this, but I really like it. Okay, this was done last year, and it's, oh gosh, scratched up. This is kind of similar to one of the other ones I showed you, but this is probably just me experimenting with skin tone and colour and, you know, light. Whoa. I forgot I even painted this. This is not a good painting, but it was a picture of me and Sky I tried to paint. This isn't very good. This is from last year as well, that's why I forgot about it. It's kind of cute. Skin tone's completely off. Sky looks cute though. But yeah, I don't. Cute though, right? This would make a really nice painting if it wasn't botched. Oh, this painting, I haven't seen. Sorry, I just like pulled out loads of paintings that was sitting in a bag for like a year. So I forgot about some of these. Another painting of Gabby. God, this is heavy. This is on a big wood board, but this one was really cute actually. It kind of goes with the huge one of the lady with her boobs out, but God, this is heavy. Yeah, this little portrait of Gabby. The face is so off and her head is way too big, but other than that, it's super cute actually. I didn't realise I did such a similar painting to the big one. The colour schemes are like exactly the same. Now this is a portrait. Oh, I did this on a tile, like for a kitchen. Portrait, oh it's so dusty. Portrait of me and my sister from like when I was like 17. When I was on holiday. It's actually quite cute. It's obviously a bit off, the proportions are a bit dodgy, like, but it looks like us both. And I wish I didn't, why did I always do this when I paint. I like mix colours or like rub the brushes off on the actual canvas and then don't paint over it. Like this would have been pretty much done if I didn't slap paint all over it. Why am I like that? This is a painting of Ruby and Aidan, my two friends, and my flatmate, on a big wood block as well. I showed this to my tutor last year. This was from last year, and she was like, wow, Eve, you've made a breakthrough. This is what I wanted to see from you. You've really made such a breakthrough. I'm like, this painting isn't even that good. The way I've done Ruby, I'm not super into. No offence to Ruby, like, but the way I've painted Aidan though is like, I really like that. It's kind of in a not, it's in a kind of more ignorant style, this kind of painting. You know, it's not meant to look exactly like them, but it kind of has an ignorant painting style as well. But I think that's why she said I had a breakthrough, because I'm not doing. Honestly, if it's not traditionally good, tutors are like, yes, we love it. Okay, I'm going to move on to drawings now. I'm going to quickly talk you through the drawings I've exhibited for my degree show. I was way happier with the drawings I put up than the paintings, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully I can show these drawings, because it's basically all naked women. I don't know, will YouTube have a problem with that? Yeah, so I did these red pencil drawings of some ladies covered in blue tattoos. Most of them are like that, but some of them aren't. Yeah, I'll just flash them all up here. Just wait, I don't have much to say about them. Just like painting or drawing women with tattoos, I think it looks really nice. And red and blue together are very nice as well. Yeah, and I just presented them on a peach coloured wall. I think it's pretty cool. Cool. For a lot of these I just used, I can't remember what the website's called, but it's like vintage life drawing, like nude life drawing models from like the 1920s. But they all have very interesting poses. All the poses are quite stiff and stuff. And the figures of women back then were very, were curvier, I think, which can be better to draw. I think curvy women are better to draw for the most part. But I mean, all body types are quite interesting to draw. Yeah, and some of the drawings I've got down here. I won't say much about them because out of this video will be like 40 minutes long, but you know. Got this dude. Like, I've just got a lot of like doodles like this. Pretty cool though. This was the plan for that painting I just showed you. I drew this first and I was like, I'm going to make this into a painting. I think it looks pretty cool. But actually, I think I maybe prefer the drawing. Got this guy. He's pretty happy. This guy. I love him. He is slaying very hard. This one I was going to put up for my exhibition. That's why it's got masking tape on it. I'll take that off. I kind of went with them, but I just figured I don't like it as much as the other ones. Please focus. Yeah, it's just blue and red again. I love this little drawing. It's just a little, our top says love. Some doodles. Some more doodles. Oh, let's see, look, this was the plan for that snowy painting I did. It's just like a little baby, and the mum holding it. I called this drawing Ugly Baby. This one, pretty cool. This one's really nice as well, actually. This one's pretty cool. Got some normal pencil drawings here as well. So I'm not saying much about these, but I feel like there's not much to say. She's pretty cool as well. I'll sell some of these drawings as well for cheap. I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of this. And also, a lot of these drawings aren't in best condition, so I can't sell them for anything cheeky, do you know what I mean? I really love this drawing though. Just a woman with a chest tattoo, but I really love the way I've done her face. Can you see why I like my drawings better? They're just a little bit more, I don't know, confident, I guess. This lady. Some doodles. This always makes me laugh. It's like ink and acrylic. But it's just this like wee guy. Just a sweet boy with these little flowers. Just me experimenting with like orange and blue colour schemes. This is cute. Little frog. This was a sketch for a figurine. Not a figurine. A clay model I was going to do. Just never did it though. This. Pretty cool. I like this drawing actually. I hate this drawing and I can't explain why. I just really don't like it.